welcome to Pinay Magarni channel. So this is Lee and I'm a Filipina and I'm married to one Nepalese citizen. So for today's vlog, since this is my first ever vlog, I'm gonna explain to you guys what are the requirements, how long does it process for getting married to a Nepali citizen. So I'm gonna explain to you first what we did last year when I got married. So me and my husband did the court marriage, and court marriage and registration of marriage certificate in Nepal are the same process. So for example, you got married outside Nepal and you want to register your paper there, or you did the traditional way, still you need to register your people in Nepal. So it's like everything that you did before, it's like you need to go back to zero to get registered your paper there, because it's not like same in the Philippines that once you get married there, for example in the Philippines, like civil or in the church, once you get married, they will automatic register. But in Nepal, no. If you get married in Nepal and you did the traditional way of wedding, still you need to do the court marriage, same like the process of the marriage registration. So first one is I'm going to tell you is what are the requirements the Filipino or foreign national need to bring in Nepal. So the first one is you need to get a SANMAR, which is a certificate of no marriage or singleness na tinatawag natin. Second one is the birth certificate. So these two paper, you need to get in the original copy in PSA or Philippine Statistic Office, which is na makukuha nyo sa anywhere in Philippines. So this one should have a DFA stamp or red ribbon. Okay, and then third one is you need to get have a valid ID or passport. So that is the very important thing. So in Nepal, they ask most Philippine citizen ID, which is we don't have. So if they insist, just tell them that we don't have a Philippine ID and we just have a Philippine passport as our valid ID. Fourth one is the visa, which is upon arrival you have to take all of this. So once you complete that four major requirements that you need, you can now go to Nepal to process everything and to process some additional requirements that you need. So first one, before you start to process, you need to at least stay in Nepal for 15 days. Okay, you need to have a proof of stay letter, makukuha nyo sa ODA. You can ask your spouse or husband to be kung saan mo kukuha yung proof of stay, which is in ODA. I think it's a local registrar na tinatawag, I'm not sure. But for us, after 15 days namin, tsaka lang kami na-issuehanan kasi titingnan nila yung visa stamping nyo kung kailan kayo nag-arrive sa Nepal. So, hindi sila basta-basta magbibigay ng proof of stay letter, not unless you already stayed in Nepal for 15 days. So, the sixth one is you will gonna have the NOC letter coming from the Philippine Consulate of Kathmandu. So, the requirements that you need for getting NOC letter from the Philippine Consulate, so you need to have your SANMAR, passport copy, of course, original, visa copy, NOC letter coming from you. Actually, this NOC letter, it's either handwritten or computerized, it doesn't matter. As long as you can write there na you are not, you don't have any objection for marrying a Nepali citizen. And also ID picture, at least 4 to 6 pieces white background. So after that, for Nepalese spouse, he needs to have his passport copy, certificate of singleness, and assurance letter. So your husband to be or your spouse to be should write na they can provide anything from for you, na as long as you're staying in Nepal, he will not harm you. Something like that. It's just an assurance letter. It's up to you what you want to put in it. And ID citizenship uh, for your Nepalese uh, person. And of course, ID picture, 4 to 6 pieces white background. So after you complete all the requirements that you need for the NOC letter, you can submit that one to Philippine Consulate in Kathmandu. So this will take around 1 week, I guess. But if they can rush, they can make it like 2 to 3 days. But it depends upon you, because for us, they told us that we need to wait within 1 week before they call us. But we took it for around 4 days, I guess. And you have to pay also 3,160 rupees for that NOC letter. Seventh one is the marriage act law of the Philippines. So this one, I don't have any idea actually. So how we get this marriage act law? So since we had our lawyer before, he was the one who prepared everything for this marriage act law. He searched for it, but I'm not sure where he took this. And it should be translated in Nepali language. And last, of course, ID pictures. I'm not sure about the sizes, but it was a white background. So just try to prepare at least 8 to 10 pieces in total. So let's proceed, guys, to the Nepalese requirements. So the number one that they're asking is the certificate of singleness, that they can take it from UDA or local registrar, as what I've said. Same time with the proof of stay letter, you can take it at the same time. Second thing is the Nepali ID, their Nepali citizen ID. Third one is the ID picture, of course. And the fourth one is, I'm not sure about this fourth one, but passport copy of your spouse to be. Those are the requirements that you need to prepare everything for the Nepalese people and the foreign people or the Filipino who wants to get married in Nepal or wants to register their marriage paper in Nepal. But everything that for the foreign people or Filipino, you need to translate everything in Nepali. So the one who gonna do this um, will be the lawyer that you will gonna hire. So now I'm gonna explain to you how long is the process of this marriage paper. So for us, I arrived in Nepal February 18 last year, 2019, and we took actually the marriage paper or marriage certificate like around March 26. So that means that it's like we got married March 26, because that was the time that the judge approved and signed our marriage uh, paper. So how was the process of this? Actually, the process was not that easy as what we think. Also, you need to wait for that time. So for example, you go to Nepal only for 1 month, it's not like that. So you have to be there like maximum at least of 1.5 months. So if 1 month you finish it all, then you are lucky. But for us, hindi kasi namin natapos yung 1 month ko actually bitin pa. So sa akin kasi, nag-extend pa ako ng 3 more months din, because I thought that it will took a lot of time. But thank God na natapos namin yung aming marriage marriage paper na around 1.5 months kasi nga isasama na natin yung 15 days ng pag-stay nyo doon sa Nepal. So, magkano po yung lahat ng nagastos namin? Actually, yung nag-hire po kami ng lawyer is 15,000 po yung siningil sa amin. 15,000 rupees, which is equivalent to 7,500 Philippine peso. So, ito po, ang gagawin na naman po talaga ni lawyer is magta-translate lang naman lahat. Kasi ultimo number at titik sa birth certificate ninyo, marriage, as I mean, sa singleness ninyo, sa cell number ninyo, translate niya po yan. Kahit yung passport niyo po at yung visa na nakalagay doon, kahit naka-English po yan, ita-translate po nila yan sa Nepali language. So, ganun po talaga ang rules sa Nepal. So, yung marriage act naman po namin, siya din po yung naghanap nun. Then, alam ko kailangan mga 14 pages ata yun or something. Depende kasi yun sa district. So, lahat po yan nakatranslate lahat. So, lahat-lahat ng ginastos namin, I think, umabot kami ng mga around 50 to 60,000. I think. Kasama na po yung pamasahe namin, yung pagka-travel namin. Kasi, actually, nakastira kami sa Tanaw. But, since nakaregister yung husband ko sa kabilang district, which is hindi po kami pwedeng magparehistro or magpakasal sa kung saang district. Kailangan po kung saan po nakapangalan yung husband nyo, doon lang po kayo pwedeng magpakasal. So, sa amin po, pinaka-village na po yung pinagpa-processan ng mga papers namin. Hindi po kami doon sa mismo kung saan kami nakatira. No, then bukod pa yung nagpunta kami ng Kathmandu kasi doon yung Philippine Consulate at saka may mga inisikaso yung kaming papers doon. So, that's all for today, guys. So, I hope may natutunan po kayo sa aking vlog for getting married and planning to get married in Nepal. So, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and please hit the bell button to get notified to my another videos. So thank you very much. Have a good day.